Welcome to all Caribbean entrepreneurs. If you've been ready and waiting to take your business digital and get paid online while you sip something strong on the beach, this podcast is for you. We'll hear from the Caribbean's finest entrepreneurs on topics like e-commerce, business development, brand building, social media, their wins and failures. This is the only place in the region helping you navigate the digital age from the Caribbean's perspective. This is Digipreneur FM. And now, let's give it up for the Digiboss himself, Mr. Karan Rose.
Thank you to everybody tuning in to another episode of the Digipreneur FM podcast. And as usual, it is your host, it is your boy, Mr. Karan Rose. DJ, you gotta fade us all the way out. DJ, you gotta fade us out because we gotta talk to the people. It is Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, and it is episode number 93. Episode number 93. We're working our way up to the milestone 100th episode. I don't know. We got to do something special for the 100th episode. I don't know. Maybe do a giveaway or I don't know. We got to do something, though, because, 100 episodes deep deserves something, right? So, how are you, lovely people in the Digipreneur family, doing? How are y'all doing? I'm doing good. I feel good. Past couple episodes we did. I was feeling kind of off, feeling kind of stuffy and congested. But we're doing better. We're doing better. So all that being said, I hope you guys are doing well. This episode, we try to chock all of our episodes packed full of good strategies, things you guys need to know about, to help you in your journey of building your digital presence, monetizing your platforms, getting paid online, tapping into new markets, the whole shebang. So this episode is no different. In this episode, I want to talk to you guys about a strategy that I wholeheartedly recommend for those who do not have a website. If you do not have a website, but you want to get paid online, this strategy is for you. All right. So this strategy is for you. This episode is for you. Before we dive into today's episode, though, I want to, let you guys in on a little something. So officially, we are officially part of the advisory program for the University of South Florida for their digital marketing program. Bounty, where you there?
Bang, bang, connect!
We are officially part of the executive education program, the advisory program for the digital marketing program for the University of South Florida. And listen, I'm super excited because this means a lot. The exposure that it gives me to new companies, new entities, other thought leaders. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. This is one of these wins where you're excited. This is one of these wins that you're excited because it takes a lot to get to this point. Right? I was able to get into this program because, listen, it really helps when people see your worth and they mention you in a room full of opportunities. But when your name is mentioned in that room full of opportunity, you better hope and pray that you've done enough, that the people who have to vet you, that got to look you over, say, okay, this is a good recommendation. Let's start the interview process. And, they like what they see through the interview process. And, once they make the final decision to welcome you on board, it works out. It works out. So I'm very excited for this opportunity because there's so much to learn. The space of digital strategy, marketing, e-commerce, PR, content, the entire space, the technology, the marketing tech, everything is changing, at such a fast pace, and I know regular folks are, you're just focused on trying to build your business, and then you have to, kind of dip your toe into this space. And it's changing so fast that I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I know. I've had to learn. Everything that I've talked about, I've had to learn from my own business, and then learning it from the Caribbean perspective as well, because the majority of the stuff that we hear online, a lot of it's not relevant for our market. And, being able to have that knowledge to discern between what is good strategy that you could take and put into the localized context of the market that we are in, and determine, what's just not relevant for our market. That is a big, big, big skill that we have to learn, because so often our Caribbean entrepreneurs led astray because you've taken advice, and the advice, 9 out of 10 times, the advice is good, A lot of the times, you're following your favorite expert on YouTube, or you're reading their blogs or whatever, and a lot of the advice is good. It's just not relevant to the country that you are in the Caribbean. So being able to develop that skill to discern between, what you could take that you can put into a localized context that is relevant, and what just, might be a good strategy, but, has no relevance to us, or we're not able to implement it. That's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money, and that's a big part of what I try to do on the podcast, is give you that discernment. Because, man, every other day do I get a message from somebody saying, they've lost time, they've lost money, simply because, they worked with somebody outside of a country in the Caribbean, and they paid a lot of money, or they've invested a lot of time, because not everybody is paying. You might have a friend or a family, that lives in, the UK or the US or Canada, that's willing to help you because this is their space, but they just don't know, the local context of how things have to happen. So a lot of people lose a lot of money, and they lose a lot of time. So that's a skill that, you got to really try to develop. And the only way to develop is by testing. You're not going to know, what is relevant or not until you actually start to take a lot of the information that you guys are seeing and you test it out locally. And then you quickly realize, what is relevant and what is not, But I try to give you guys that discernment on the podcast. That way we can cut down on the money that we lose and also the time that we lose. But anyway, let's go on to, what we really came to talk about. So if you are somebody who does not have a website, but you at least have social media and you're looking to get paid, then what you want is you want to start to use something called pay links or payment links or payment buttons. So first, let's answer the most obvious question. What exactly is a pay link, a payment link, or a payment button? All right. So I'm going to give you guys the textbook definition of it, and then I'm going to simplify it. So the textbook definition of a pay link is it is a comprehensive, low latency, secure, and flexible online hosted payment form. All right. And so in layman's, what happens is any service provider that offers payment links, basically what it allows you to do is you get to input the information of a product. So you get to name a product, you get to put in the price, and then you're going to hit generate, and it's going to generate a clickable link. So when someone clicks on the payment link, it opens up a form or a page, a web page, and that person is going to be able to see exactly what the product is that they want to purchase. So the name of the product is going to be there. Some payment links also allow you to add stock, so you can list how many of that items you are willing to sell. And then the person's going to be able to say, hey, I want 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, all right? Then they're going to be able to fill out their information and put in their credit card payment and then press pay. It's going to charge their credit card. You, the business, are going to get an email with the information of who made the purchase, how many of the items that they're looking for, and that person would have been able to pay you online, right? And all of that is done without a website, all right? So there are some nifty reasons and situations to use payment links. Now, it does not replace a website, okay? Your website, as I've told you many a times already, is the most important digital asset for any business because it does so much for your business, okay? It does a lot for your business. But there are situations where I will tell people to use a pay link. And one of the number one reasons why I would tell somebody to use a payment link is if you do not have a website, all right? So I want to break down one of my go-to strategies for payment links because I want people to start being able to participate in the e-commerce space. I want you guys to be able to start taking payments online and not relying on people having to do bank transfers, all right? Because remember, in order for bank transfers to happen, people have to contact you. So they got to DM you first to express their interest in purchasing the product. You then, go back and forth whether or not you have the product in stock or whatever. And then you're going to have to send over the banking details. Interbanking takes, anywhere from a day to a couple of days, depending on the relationship between the bank that you guys are sending and receiving from. And there's just a lot. Then the business has to verify whether or not they actually received the money, and then they're going to send out the product. So there's just a lot of waste of time stuff that happens, right? Now, it's okay if your business has, bank transfers as a payment option. But if that's the only way for people to pay you online, it's a bit of a hassle, right? And I'm trying to get you guys paid, okay? So let's break down my strategy for payment links or payment buttons, because every service provider that offers payment links, they may either call it one of three things. It's either going to be called a pay link, a payment link, or a payment button. But it's all the same thing, all right? So this is my strategy. So there are a couple of service providers in Trinidad. So if you're listening in Trinidad and Tobago, all of these service providers that I'm speaking about offer payment links. And if you are listening from another Caribbean country, there are some service providers that I'm talking about that work throughout the Caribbean, and I'll make special mention of those. And then if you're listening outside of the Caribbean, then you're going to have to check out, what service provider offers this within your country, okay? Because as you know, Digipreneur just isn't, within the Caribbean. This is a international podcast. We have listeners from over 100 countries that listen to episodes for every single episode, right? All right. So, in terms of if you're in Trinidad and Tobago, the service providers that offer pay links are one, Social Pay. Social Pay is great because they allow you to get started with pay links for free. Okay? You just need to register, create your account, and you can get started for free, and they have a per transaction fee. And the per transaction fee is like 3%, or it's either like 2.9% or 3%, plus $2 per transaction. That's in TT currency, all right? Then you have another service provider called Figaro, Fygaro. Figaro offers payment buttons is what they call it. And then you also have First Citizens, FCB. They have payment buttons, and their solution. If you go on to First Citizens, let me just pull up their site because it's called EasyBiz. Is it EasyBiz? Yes. First Citizens Easy Biz. So if you reach out to First Citizens Bank, you let them know that you want to set up Easy Biz, and you are looking to get their electronic payments, right? Electronic payments or payment buttons, and they will assist you with that, all right? And then if you're looking at not First Citizens, if you're looking at Republic Bank calls it Easy Pay, all right? So Republic Bank, sorry, not Easy Pay, it's called Republic Bank ePay. ePay. Republic Bank ePay. And they have the payment buttons as well. And then Scotiabank calls it, let me just pull this up. Let me give you the Scotiabank name. Scotiabank calls it Scotia Ecom Plus. Scotia Ecom Plus, all right? And RBC, let's see what RBC calls it. RBC simply calls it RBC E-commerce Solutions. So while I'm on RBC's page, RBC, instead of calling it a pay link or payment button, RBC calls it a hosted payment page. And they also call it recurring payments. So that's if you want to set up subscriptions. They call it recurring payments. So again, I'm saying all of the terminology because as you guys will realize, each bank calls it something else. So there's pay links, payment buttons, payment links, hosted payment pages. If you see recurring payments, that is subscriptions, all right? So each of those banks are going to call it something else, right? But you're going to log on to, like I said, RBC. RBC, the solution is called RBC E-commerce Solutions. Republic is Republic ePay. FCB is EasyBiz. Scotia is Ecom Plus. Figaro, Fygaro, they are a actual, solution on their own, and they integrate with the banks. And then there's Social Pay. So Social Pay is their own entity, and they use First Atlantic Commerce to process the payments. But they call it, the solution that we're talking about is Paylinks. They call it Paylinks as well, right? So now that we know what company to go to get the solution, right? What is going to happen is you're going to register with any one of those companies, okay? Now, Social Pay is free, but if you have a business account with any of those banks I've called, definitely go and check out the bank solution, because if you can keep the relationship with your bank, most of the companies or most of the banks charge $15 a month for the solution, which is a very nominal fee, because that works out to be like, what is that, like $100? 100 TT? $15 to TTD, bam, 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 bam. That's $102, right? That's a very nominal fee. And I mean, obviously, if you're in business, that's the cost of doing business. That's a very nominal fee to be able to do this. Because remember, you don't need to have a website to do this, right? So your first things first is to sign up with one of the companies that are going to offer this solution, right? The second step into this strategy is you want to sign up with a service called Linktree. Now, you do not have to use Linktree specifically. There are many other Linktree alternatives, and let me give you guys, let me see. I'll give you guys some alternatives to Linktree, but I'm going to be talking about Linktree. That's Linkree, Linktree. Some other services like Linktree is called Everlinks, LinkedIn.bio, Shorby, Shorby, Tap.bio, Contact in Bio, and Seed Prod. Okay? So you guys can go and check out some of those. Also, Milkshake. Milkshake is also a popular one, right? So with Linktree, I'll just be talking about Linktree because I use Linktree, right? So when you sign up for Linktree, Linktree is a freemium product, meaning they do have a free tier, they have a paid tier as well, right? You're going to be able to create up to 15 links inside of Linktree. So, when you use a platform like TikTok or Instagram, where you have that one link in your bio, right? And if it's very limiting to only have the one link. So what Linktree does, or any of the other services, is they give you a custom link, and when the person clicks on the link, it brings up a customized page for your brand, and then the person is going to be able to see all of the other links that you want to direct people to. Okay, so you can have I think it's up to 10 to 20 links on the free plan with Linktree, right? You guys can go and check it out. I don't know how many free links it's off the top of my head. I just know it's a lot. It's like 15 to 20 free links, because I have quite a bit and I'm on the free plan myself, right? So what you're going to do is, when you take all of the products that you have and you log into a Social Pay or any of the other service providers, you're going to create all of your products in the payment links section. You're going to, every single product that you have, you're going to give your product a name. You're going to give it a description as to what the product is. You're then going to, if you're using something like Social Pay does allow you to say, to do inventory or stock management. You can list out how many of the products you have, or let's just say you're doing an event. You get to list out how many tickets you guys are going to sell, all that jazz, right? You're going to put in how many that you're willing to sell. So let's just say you have 20. So you're going to put 20 into the stock management field. That way, after 20, the link is dead. It's going to tell people it's out of stock. If it's unlimited, then you're not going to put a amount. People are just going to be able to purchase at will, right? So after you put in the information of your product or your service, right, you're then going to click on generate, and it's going to generate an actual link for that product. That way, when people click on the link, it's going to bring up a web page that says, hey, you are about to purchase this product from your brand, and it's going to ask them how many of the product that you want. They're going to put that in, and they're going to put in their name, their information, their email, their address, and their credit card information. And once they click pay, the money is going to go into your, if you're using Social Pay, the money will go into your Social Pay wallet. And then when you're registering with Social Pay, you're going to have to put in your banking information, and the money is going to be deposited into your personal or your business account. When you are using any of the other services like, Republic ePay, Fagaro, EasyBiz, another one I'm going to mention is BuzzPay. BuzzPay is another solution that is offered across the entire Caribbean. Social Pay is only in Trinidad, but BuzzPay and Fagaro, Fygaro, Fagaro, BuzzPay, these are two services that are offered across the entire Caribbean, right? If you are in Jamaica, you could check out Sagicor. You could also check out NCB Bank. They offer payment buttons or pay links as well, and that's offered in Jamaica. And if you're in Curacao, you guys could also check out CXPay. CXPay does offer the payment buttons as well. CXPay also works throughout the Caribbean as well. So you guys can check out C as in Charlie, X as in X-Ray, CX Pay. They work throughout the Caribbean as well, all right? And they offer this service that we're talking about. So, you go into Social Pay, you fill out the information, whatever, you click generate, generates a link. When people click on that link, people are going to, it's going to pop open a payment form. They're going to fill out the information. They're going to click on pay. Once you receive the money goes into your Social Pay wallet, and then you're able to do a manual withdrawal and deposit that money into your local bank account. That's essentially kind of how all of the other services work. But if you're using the service from the bank, there is no wallet. The money just deposits into your bank account within 24 to 48 hours, right? And your banking representative will explain that process and, whatever questions you have. But ideally, or essentially, once you are using the service from one of the banks, then the money is going to be deposited into your bank account within 24 to 48 hours. There is no, money going into a wallet and then you having to do a withdrawal. That happens on Social Pay because it is a third-party company. That also happens on, I believe, BuzzPay because they're a third-party company. Fagaro integrates with the banks, so they just deposit the funds directly to your bank account without a wallet, all right? So here's where Linktree comes in. So we've taken all of our products or our services or our events, and we've created the links. We've listed all the products out in our service provider. So we've listed them all out in a Social Pay or whoever we are using, right? Then we are going to take each of the links that we've generated for the products. So let's just say if you have 10 products, you would have created 10 links inside of a Social Pay, right? You are then going to take each link. You're going to go into your Linktree. So you created your Linktree account or any one of the other alternatives, right? You log into Linktree. You are then going to create 10 links. You're going to put the product description, not the product description. You're going to put the product name, and you're then going to input the link inside of. You're going to put the link inside of your Linktree. So you're going to put the name of the product. You're going to paste the link. So that link that you're pasting, that is the payment link that you would have got from Social Pay. You go into Linktree, put in the name, paste the link inside there. And then you're going to see there's going to be a little demo on the right-hand side that shows you a little phone to show you how the menu is going to look, right? You're going to see the new link pop up. And you're going to you're going to create new links for all of your products. So you're just going to list out all of your products, take the link that you got from Social Pay or any one of those companies, paste it inside of Linktree. And then what is going to happen is when somebody sees your products on Instagram, for example, they see a picture, they see a video, they see a reel, and they say, oh, wow, this is nice. They read the description, they like it. And then your call to action at the end of your post is, hey, if you want to purchase this product, go to my link in bio, all right? They're going to see your custom Linktree link as in your link in bio. They're going to click on it. It is going to pop open your Linktree menu. They are then going to see all of your products listed out. Once they see all of your products listed out, they're going to look for the product they just seen of the video that they watched or the post that they just watched. They look for that product. They click on the link. It's then going to pop open the payment form. The person is then going to fill out the information, specify how much they want. If it's a stock item, right? They're going to say, I want 5. This is my email address, my first name, last name, my address. They're then going to put in their credit card information, hit pay. Then your business gets the money. The order is made. All right? The order is made. The business gets all the information. They receive the money. And now that person just needs to sit back and have that item delivered to them. So remember, too, you also want to go and find a courier company. I hate to absolutely hear people say, we do delivery, but you have to meet us at a location. Listen, stop doing that crap, man. Stop doing that crap. People want to save time. People want to either come to your location and pick it up, or they want to have it delivered to them. But if we are buying things online, we want the products delivered to us. So you as the business should be partnering with one of the 100 of local courier companies that offer nationwide delivery for like 40 or 50 TT dollars, right? Offer nationwide delivery. Go and create your account with them. The customer is who pays the delivery fee. You should be passing on the delivery charge to the customer. You guys are doing it anyway, but just telling people to meet us and still charging a delivery fee. Cut that shit out, right? Excuse my French, but cut that out, right? Partner with a local courier company. The courier companies charge like $40 to $50 for delivery. You know, the customers are always willing to pay for delivery fee. I will never not pay for a delivery fee. I'll pay for delivery, right? Or put the delivery fee into your costs, all right? Anywho, I digress. Once that person goes through your Instagram or they go through your TikTok video, because TikTok's the same thing. TikTok is only one link in your bio, all right? The person clicks on the link in your bio. It brings up your link tree. They can see all of the links to your products and services. They're going to click on what they want. The payment form opens up, and now that person's able to then input their information and pay you online. All right? So this is how you can get paid online for your products or services without having a website. Now, some of you are listening to this and saying, this is genius, all right? This is brilliant. And then you're probably saying, well, I don't need a website. This is a stopgap measure, because while this is great for getting paid, remember, your website is, once your website is built correctly, your website is going out and, you know, allowing you to be discovered by clients. It's allowing you to be found. People can Google, hey, I'm trying to get soap for my acne, and you might have had a blog on soap for acne. The person reads the blog or they watch the video on YouTube because the YouTube video comes up, and they say, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I need. And within that video or within that blog, you have a link to the actual product on your website. That person could now add to cart, purchase. And remember, your website's also collecting data. Right? So your website is helping you be found. Your website is collecting data. Your website allows people to add to cart. So your website's doing a lot for you. A pay link or payment button is only helping you get paid. That's it. It's not helping you get discovered. It's not collecting data. It's not doing none of that stuff. All it's doing is helping you, is facilitating the payment. All right. So this is great as a stopgap measure, especially for those who are, you know, you guys are brand new, or your business is really, really small, you know, or maybe even, you know, you're a solopreneur, or, you know, you're a decent sized company, but you just want to throw up a quick payment button to get paid for a particular product or service or whatever the case is, right? So this is a very, you know, this is a very great tool as a stopgap measure to get paid over social media. Also, it's not just good for Instagram or TikTok. You guys have WhatsApp Business. Remember, in WhatsApp Business, you guys have your WhatsApp Business profile, where you guys get to put your location of your business, or maybe you're an online business, you don't have a physical footprint, a physical brick and mortar store. So you list out your company information, you list out your phone number, you have your logo, but most importantly, you also have the catalog, right? So within the catalog, you're going to list out all of your products and services in the catalog with pictures and descriptions of your products. But then in each product, you also have the link to the product. So you can take the link that you would have generated from your SocialPay or your BuzzPay or any of the bank services. Take the link that you generated, the payment link or the payment button. Take that link and paste it in the link for your WhatsApp Business catalog. So each product allows you to input a link. That way, when somebody goes on your WhatsApp Business for your business, and they pull up your catalog, they're going to see all of the products listed out, pictures, name of the product, description, and then it's going to say, you know, buy now. And they can click on the buy now. It's going to open up the payment form. They're going to input their information, and then the business is going to receive the email with the order. So put all of your payment links inside of your WhatsApp business catalog as well. The next place that you could put these payment links that's really good is Facebook Shop, right? So remember, we don't have the e-commerce features turned on for the Caribbean on any social media platform. So that's why we can't use product tagging on Instagram, or we can't use Instagram Shop. We also do not get the Facebook e-commerce, right? But what we do get is you can create a Facebook shop where you can list out all of your products. You can create product categories and you could segment out the products, right? So let's just say, you know, if I'm into skincare, I could create categories that say, I don't know, skin lotion, body wash, hand sanitizer, face creams, or you can create these product categories on Facebook Shops. And then the person can click on the category and then they can see all of the products listed out, right? So similar to WhatsApp Business, you can create your Facebook Shop. But what you're going to do is you're going to use the option where you can redirect people to a website or a link, right? So when you list out all of your products in the Facebook Shop, you can put the pictures, you can put the name, you can put the description. Facebook Shop will also give you a space to input the link. So you're going to take the same links that you would have generated from a social pay or any one of those companies, right? Take the link for that product, post the link in the Facebook Shop. That way, when somebody is viewing your Facebook Shop, because what I hate to see is people making a post and listing out all of their entire inventory, then we have to DM you to place the order. We have to call you to place the order, right? Nobody wants to scroll through your entire Facebook timeline to see what products or services you have. We don't want to do that. Create the Facebook Shop. List out all of your products or services. Have the product picture, the product name, the description, and input the link to the product for the payment button. That way we can see the product. We can click on buy now. It's going to open up the payment form. We can input our information and we can pay you online. So that is the strategy for pay links, payment buttons. This is how you get paid online without having a website. So if you're using Social Pay is free. If you're using any one of the other services, there is a monthly service fee. They all start at like $15 US a month. That's very doable. One sale is more than covering you, right? And all those paid services, like I said, they don't have a wallet, so they automatically deposit the funds into your bank account, right? And it also helps you just build a better relationship with your bank, because now your bank is seeing how much money your business is pulling in, and they could also better recommend services for you, you know, credit services or credit facilities, all that stuff, because they can see how much money your business is turning over, right? So that's one of the benefits to using one of the services from your particular bank, you know? So let me know how that strategy sounds for you guys. Payment links and Linktree. That way you can get paid online for your products or services over social media without the use of a website. There's literally no excuse for you to not be doing this. If your only option is to get paid through your bank, paid through a bank transfer, that's no good, because remember, people have to DM you to place the order. They got to talk to you first to say, you know, whether or not is this product available. With the pay links, you guys can set up the inventory. So when it's finished, it goes out of stock. And you manage the inventory like that. All right? So there's no reason for you not to be doing this. Social Pay starts you off for free. There's no reason for you not to be doing this. And then you guys, you business owners, should be educating your consumers. Make videos, make posts showing people how to do business with you. Make a video and show people that you could use their link in bio, and this is how they can make the purchase. These new Visa debit cards floating around in Trinidad from all the banks, the Links Visa debit cards, people can use these Links Visa debit cards to purchase your products or services online. All right. When the only time these Links Visa debit cards don't work is if the business is using a payment gateway that is not in the Caribbean. But once it's in the Caribbean, you can get paid online from these Links Visa debit cards if you are here in Trinidad and Tobago. All right. So let me know. Reach out to me. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the DMs. Let me know, if you guys like the strategy. If you guys implement the strategy, let me know. Shoot me an email. Shoot me a DM saying you guys signed up with one of these services. I will put the links in the description so you guys can easily, go and check these services out. I'll make it easier for you guys, right? So let me know. Shoot me a DM. Shoot me an email that you guys registered, that you guys started to list out all of your products and services. I want to see you guys create videos teaching people how to pay online for your business. I want to see that you guys are making these announcements. Hey, we are now taking online payments. You don't have a website, but we're taking online. I want to see these posts. I want to see you guys promoting these services, because the more your customers start to become aware that this is a thing, they are going to be more susceptible to starting to pay online for products or services. Business owners, you guys need to have these things in place and educating your customers on how to do business with you if you want to see the collective consumer getting used to paying online. More businesses need to have these products and services in place, and then educating their consumers how to do business with them. And this is how we are going to raise the level of customer experience across the entire Caribbean. This is how consumers are going to start being educated about how they can start to do business better. And this is how people are going to start to view your business as one that has a better customer service than your competitors. Okay? Start offering these services where you can get paid online, leveraging payment links. Start to educate your consumers on how to do business with you. Hey, check this video out. Doing business with us is even simpler than ever before. You can click the link in bio, find the product, click on the product. This is how you fill out the payment form. Click on pay, and then we receive the order and we have the product delivered to you. Do videos showcasing that easy workflow so people can start to build trust with your business. And then they're going to be more educated. And then they're going to start to now use these services more. And customer by customer, we're going to start to convert more people to doing to making purchases online with our local businesses. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please ensure you guys reach out. Let me know. I want to see that you guys are leveraging this strategy, because this is huge. Okay. If you do not have a website, there's no excuse why you should not be doing this, especially because there's a company offering you the service for free. All right. And then again, 15 US or 100 TT a month is small money. You're in business. You're going to be making money. One sale is going to cover the cost if you are using any of the paid services. Okay. So let me know. Reach out to me. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please drop a rating on Spotify, Apple Podcast. The ratings continue to help grow the podcast family around the world. Drop a review. The reviews help me know how we are doing. It also lets people know that this is a podcast they should be tuning into. So please, if you guys enjoy the content, I don't ever ask for much, but definitely either drop a rating or leave a review. The reviews help me out tremendously, okay? And again, it keeps me in touch with how you guys feel about the content being posted on the podcast family. If you want more information like this, definitely check me out over on social media at Keron Rose, KeronRosc, on TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. I post a lot of content over on social media. If you want to learn more about building your digital presence and monetizing your platforms, check out KeronRose.com. All my content is over there. And last but not least, if you want to stay up to date on the podcast itself, check out the Digipreneur.fm podcast website as well to stay up to date on all the podcast episodes. You can sign up for our notification list and our email list over there to stay up to date, all right? That's it from me, folks. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. We will have another episode, in a couple of days' time. So I will see you then. Take care.
You've been listening to the Digiboss, Karan Rose. We hope your notepad was filled after this episode. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. The learning doesn't stop, folks. And to make sure you don't miss any gems from the Digiboss, go over and follow him on all social media platforms at Karan Rose. Folks, don't just sit there with a notepad. We need you to implement at least one thing into your business before the next episode. That's the only way your business levels up. Thanks for listening to Digipreneur FM. Now go be great.